Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. We got 10 matchups on this NHL slate today. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. And if you guys like betting on NHL player props, you already know, go ahead and sign up with ParlayPlay. Get 5 free entries when you sign up. Go ahead and use it on this slate. Simple over-unders. Hopefully you guys can get some nice wins this weekend. And we'll hop into it. Pretty busy slate today with all sports, as it usually is. Starting with the Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as big home favorites at minus 200. Edmonton plus 170 with the over-under at 7. The last 10 head-to-head, Edmonton is 6-4-0. The over is hit in 6 out of the last 9 matchups. Edmonton 10-1 on the road against Florida. 12-6 in their last 18 against Florida. Edmonton 6-4 in their last 10. Florida 7-3 in their last 10. Florida, coming into this on a little 2-game losing streak here, and Edmonton coming into this on a 2-game losing streak as well. But Edmonton's played really good against Florida. Florida just 1-10 at home against Edmonton. Kind of crazy. We know Florida, lost again, coming off the 2 big favorites where they were favorites against Columbus and Nashville, and they totally just blew it. Edmonton, they've looked kind of bad against Tampa Bay and Minnesota here, but man, numbers really, we'll see if numbers are true, but if numbers lie. But Edmonton on the road, they've been phenomenal against Florida here. Florida's struggling, and they've let a lot of bettors down the last two matchups here. Give me the Oilers plus 1.5 on the road. Even at plus 170, I wouldn't normally make a bet like that, but Florida's struggling here. Minus 200. Is Florida going to lose 3 in a row for us? I don't know. Give me Edmonton plus 1.5 on the road to start the day. Next matchup, we have the Washington Capitals versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Washington opening up as road favorites at minus 175. Philly plus 155 with the over-under at 6. The last 10 head-to-head, Washington is 7-3-0. The overs hit in 6 out of the last 10 matchups. Washington 5-5 in their last 10. They did already just beat Philly 5-3 just a couple games ago. Philly 2-8 in their last 10. They've looked pretty bad. Washington 5-0 on the road against Philly. Philly coming into this, I believe they're on a 6-game losing streak right now. 2-10 at home. Hard to trust this Philly team. They're on a bad losing stretch. Don't want any part of that. Give me the Capitals on the road. Next matchup, we have the New York Rangers versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins opening up as home favorites at minus 165. The Rangers plus 145 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Pitt is 2-1-0. The over has hit in the last 2 matchups. Rangers 7-3 in their last 10. Pitt 4-6 in their last 10. Rangers on a little 2-game win streak. They're 5-1 in their last 6, coming off a nice win over Washington. Pitt on a 3-game losing streak right now. They've kind of been struggling, especially coming off a very bad loss against New Jersey, where they got destroyed 6-1 in that matchup. I know the Rangers, they've struggled against Pitt, just 1-6 on the road against Pittsburgh here, but Pittsburgh hasn't looked that good this last few weeks, coming off that bad Devils loss. Rangers playing good hockey this last week or two. First most, taking the Rangers plus 1.5 on the road. I'm always going to take plus 1.5, so that's what I do. But if you guys want to do strictly money route, go ahead. Rangers plus 145 if you want to. I could definitely see them winning this matchup. I mean, they've been playing good. Pitt struggling. Give me the Rangers on the puck line on the road. Next matchup, we have the Montreal Canadiens versus the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa opening up as home favorites at minus 165. Montreal plus 145 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Ottawa 2-0-1. The overs hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Montreal 4-6 in their last 10, but they're on a 4-game winning streak. Let's note that out. Ottawa 5-5 in their last 10. I mean, both teams struggle here. I mean, Montreal 2-12 on the road. We know they're a bad road team. Ottawa 1-5 at home. Not a good home team. And then for you over-under bettors, the under's hitting 14 of their last 17 games here. No, not a chance am I taking Ottawa minus 165. That's too risky with this Ottawa team here. We're riding Montreal on the road till the wheels fall off here. Take them plus 1.5 to be safe, but plus 145. Can they make it 5 in a row? Love seeing a good underdog little win streak going. Taking Montreal plus 1.5 on the road, and then for fun, take them on the money line. Next matchup, we have the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Nashville Predators. Tampa Bay opening up as road favorites at minus 170. Nashville plus 150 with the over-under at 6. The last 10 head-to-head, Tampa Bay 7-2-1. The over has hit in 5 out of the last 10 matchups. Tampa Bay 7-3 in their last 10. Nashville 5-5 in their last 10. Tampa 4-1 on the road against Nashville. Nashville really good at home, 14-6 at home here. Tampa Bay coming into this on a 3-game winning streak. Nashville on a 2-game winning streak as well. And two good teams here. I mean, Tampa Bay getting big plus money. I'm sorry, Tampa Bay getting big favorites money. And give me Nashville plus 1.5 at home here. Going to be a competitive game. I think they can both compete for sure. Give me Nashville on the puck line at home. All right, next matchup, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Detroit Red Wings. Toronto opening up as big road favorites at minus 220. Detroit plus 180 with the over-under at 6.5. The last 10 head-to-head, Toronto 8-0-2. The over's hit in 7 out of the last 10 matchups. Toronto 5-5 in their last 10. Detroit also 5-5 in their last 10. Toronto on a 5-game winning streak against Detroit. 5-1 on the road against Detroit here. The over's hit in Detroit's 5 of their last 6 games. Give me the Maple Leafs on the road. I know they've been pretty untrustworthy here as of late. Just 1-3 in their last 4, but on a good winning streak against Detroit, and I think they get it done here on the road. Taking the Maple Leafs on the road. Next matchup, we have the Boston Bruins versus the San Jose Sharks. Bruins opening up as road favorites at minus 180. San Jose plus 155 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Boston is 3-0. The over's hit in 1 out of the last 2 meetings. Boston 5-5 in their last 10. San Jose just 2-8 in their last 10. Boston coming into this on a 3-game winning streak. Solid little week for them. 8-0 against San Jose. San Jose 1-7 in their last 8. They've been struggling. I like the Bruins coming in on a little win streak, starting to get things back together. And San Jose has just been looking horrible these last few weeks. Give me the Bruins on the road. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Avalanche versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Colorado opening up as road favorites at minus 130. Vegas plus 110 with the over-under at 6. The last 3 head-to-head, Vegas 2-1-0. The over's hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Colorado 7-3 in their last 10. Vegas 5-5 in their last 10. Vegas did lose the last meeting to Colorado a few games ago, 0-2 in that matchup. Both teams coming off a back-to-back here, and I like Vegas plus 1.5 at home. 2 teams coming off a back-to-back, 2 good teams. Lost 2-0 in the last meeting. I think they could definitely do better than that and get some goals on the board. Give me Vegas plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Minnesota Wild versus the Calgary Flames. Calgary opening up as home favorites at -145. The Wild +125 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 3 head-to-head, Calgary 2-1-0. The over has hit in 1 out of the last 3 matchups. Minnesota 5-5 in their last 10. Calgary 9-1 in their last 10. Minnesota, just 2-4 in their last 6 on the road against Calgary. Calgary had that big streak, and then coming off a bad Vancouver loss. Minnesota just 1-4 in their last 5. They've been struggling here. Gonna be tough. Calgary playing good at home, 10-0 at home right now still, and till Minnesota can get things rolling again. Taking this Calgary team at home where they've been dominant, coming off a bad Vancouver loss. Give me the Flames at home. Then the last matchup, we have the New York Islanders versus the Los Angeles Kings. Kings opening up as home favorites at -120. The Islanders +100 with the over-under at 5.5. The last 10 head-to-head, the Islanders are 6-4-0. The over's hitting 7 out of the last 10 matchups. The Islanders 4-6 in their last 10. LA 7-3 in their last 10. I like LA at home, playing pretty good hockey here. Islanders, just 2-5 in their last 7. They have not looked good in this last 2 weeks. Give me the Kings money line at home here. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.